Maririnig ba tayo natin?
Emmanuel's Prayer to the Spirit, an official and unauthorized Tagalog translation by Caballero, 2009. From Talmud Emmanuel, chapter 6, verses 11 to 18. Magsidalangin nga kayo na nakatatalos at tuloy manalangin ng ganito. Aking kamalayan, nalikha kang nakapaloob sa makapangyarihan sa lahat. Purihin ang iyong pangalan. Nawa ang iyong kaharian ay mapasa aking kabuuan. Nawa ang iyong kapangyarihan ay masiwalat sa aking kabuuan sa lupa at sa mga langit. Bigyan mo ako ngayon ng aking aral upang makilala ko ang aking mga kamalian at ang karunungan. At huwag mo akong ipahintulot sa tukso at kagulumihanan, kundi ilayo mo ako sa mali. Dahil sa iyo ang kahariang nasa aking kabuuan at ang kapangyarihan at ang karunungan magpakailanman siya nawa.
Ate Cynthia?
Yeah, hold on. Oops, wait a minute. Oh, there you go. I thought I was muted. All right. Okay. Oops, wait just a minute. Situating myself. All right. Okay, thank you, June, for the Philippine version of the Nalcodemian prayer. So now I'm just going to do the short version, the third version, otherwise known as Emmanuel's Prayer or the Mein Geist, on which the Our Father or Lord's Prayer was based in Christian circles, but this is the original and in German, followed by the 7 affirmations also in German. Okay? And okay, let's begin. Mein Geist. Mein Geist, der du bist in Allmacht, dein Name sei geheiligt, dein Reich inkarniere sich. Führe mich nicht in Versuchung und Verwirrung, sondern erlöse mich vom Irrtum. Denn dein ist das Reich in mir und die Kraft und das Wissen in Ewigkeit. Okay, so now I will do the 7 affirmations. Ich lebe in Liebe. I live in love. Ich lebe in Frieden. I live in peace. Ich lebe in Freiheit. I live in freedom. Ich lebe in Harmony. I live in harmony. Ich lebe unbeschwert. I live unburdened. Ich lebe in Gesundheit. I live in health. Ich lebe in Freude. I live in joy. Okay, now we're going to be studying about, we're still on the psyche, right?
Correct.
I'll give you
Yeah.
the floor. Renz in New Zealand. Okay.
Thank you. I want to greet everybody. Good evening. Hope everyone's well. Mabuhay tayong lahat. At magandang gabi. So kasama natin si Tita Helen, Nanay Rebecca, Noy, and Ate Jennifer. Kung nandyan siya, si Ate Zor. Hello, Kuya Noy. Welcome.
Salome. Salome.
Salome, peace. And Kuya Rinaldo. And yeah, so maybe I will read if I cannot read later on because with my voice, maybe I will ask Cynthia to read for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I will do that.
yeah, thank you. But this is a good topic. So we recap lang tayo dun sa psyche. So we discussed about the feelings last time. So we stop here and then we go to Infindong and the rest. I think matatapos natin itong na-scan ko na book. But we will emphasize a lot of things because importante kasi din dito sa pag-aaralan natin yung intellect and rationality, which is it it ko also discuss here. So importante yun na maintindihan at maunawaan din natin. And I have some passages na pwedeng basahin natin later on. Alright, Ate Cynthia, so you can read these feelings.
Okay, I will be more than happy to read. And then so just let me know when you want me to stop so that we could discuss if there's some things that need to that anybody has comments or questions. Please feel free
Alright.
to interrupt me in the process. Okay, so do I begin here about feelings? Okay. What page is this? This is page 20. Anyway, 24 something. Not 20. Must be 22 then,
Oh,
huh?
20,
Yes.
yeah, 22. Yeah.
22 because the left side is the German and right side are only the English side. Okay. Page 22 from the psyche. Feelings are impulsations, which also originate from sensual physical impulses, but also from drives and instinct forms, from psychic consciousness based currents, and also purely from conditions of the personality. Depending on the utilization of energy at hand, that is also essential to the feeling formation. The duration and depth is determined, as also the intensity and realness, as well as the uncomplicatedness and the degree of tension of the relevant feeling form. Feelings are both primal and unavoidable, but can also be traced back to psychic consciousness based and purely physical, as well as environmental processes, etc. Physical processes, as for example, those of the autonomic nervous system and of the central nervous system, are also the causes of the diverse feeling forms, as also the direct interaction of the psyche and the body.
Yeah, I think pause muna doon. Anyone
Okay.
wants to ask questions regarding that paragraph? Kapag may gusto kayong linawin? Everybody? Anyone? Yeah. So,
Oh,
baka
yung bang feelings ng nagmamahal, yon. Lalo sa family, sa kabiyak, sa mga anak, is, yung ba permanent ba yon o dinevelop o anong category niya? Pag sa family.
yeah. Anyone wants to share their thoughts? Yeah. So, ano, sa akin muna. So, yung tanong niyo is yung feelings na nararamdaman sa family, sa romance, gano'n ba o lahat na?
Yung nearest kin, yung sa family as a whole.
Yeah. Well, it's developed. So, normally ang feelings, 'di ba, yung mga ito is just, all the physical impulses that drives our everything, right? Yung sinasabi dito, is, impulsations. So, it comes from us na na-develop yun since our yung child, yung baby pa rin tayo gano'n. So, it also, yun nga, yung nade-develop yun from beginning, gano'n. So, that's the feelings that we're talking about. So, it develops, but coming from kasi kung may source siya, 'di ba, from source, yun yung lalabas. So, it's coming from within, gano'n. It drives from within, based on experiences, based on, um, yung conditioning, gano'n. Based on also on our thinking, gano'n. So, nagkakaroon ka ng feeling either positive or negative, gano'n. So, may mga instances na kahit na magpapamilya sila pero they don't have yung they have negative feelings for them because, naapektuhan yung psyche nila o psyche ng buong pamilya. It affects everybody also. Kung maganda yung psyche ng buong pamilya regarding how they deal to each other, gano'n, since childhood and everything, then they had a good feelings of the positive feelings, gano'n. So, it's developed for time to time yung mga gano'ng feelings. Yeah, same as what we do sa mga coworks natin, friends, um, colleagues, et cetera, gano'n.
Mm.
I don't
Okay,
know.
thank you.
Anyone wants to add? Kuya Jun or Ate Cynthia or Inay Rebecca? Everybody?
Opo, meron lang po ako
Hmm.
na magandang oras po sa lahat. Ito po
So,
yung nakalagay po dito, yung may naka-highlight. Yung from drives and instinct forms. Di po ba pag sinabi nating instinct, yung kusa lang siyang gumagalaw na hindi ka na nagre-reason out, hindi ka nag-iisip, ganun. Ngayon, yung feelings po ba, halimbawa po, nagalit ka, kusang aangat yung kamay mo, nananakit ka. So, yun po yung isang example po ba ng instinct forms na kung saan na-trigger yung feelings mo. Na kung ganoon po siya, wala po bang wala po bang kinalaman yun? O hindi siya naka-related doon sa ating thoughts na pwede mo siyang pigilin kung yung pong halimbawa nabigla ka, parang mainit na tubig, bigla mo siyang nahipo, aalisin mo siya. Nagalit ka sa sinabi niya, yung instinct yung umiral, nasampal mo siya, yun po bang ating thoughts, hindi kayang i-control yun? Hindi po ba pwede yun na so, pagka po ganun, ang ibig po bang sabihin, wala nang kaugnayan yung thoughts doon sa isang instant na yon na para ang instinct ang siyang umiral?
good question. Thank you at Nanay Rebecca. Very good. Very good observation and very good questions. I really like it. Ganito po. Yung feelings kasi, originate kasi yan sa thoughts. So, ah, sa pag-aaral natin, ah, ang isip muna, thoughts muna bago feelings. Kaya nga yung feelings, siya yung nagsisimplify ng thoughts. So, it simplifies yung thoughts, right? Ang problem sa tao, of course, it depends sa evolution and development ng consciousness ng tao. They can control thoughts, they can control feelings. But of course, everyone has a different evolution or level of evolutions ng consciousness ng isang tao. So, of course, yung less evolved, ang consciousness nila, sila yung magagalitin, madaling ano yung instinct nila, and everything. Or sobra nga yung psyche mo, although develop ka naman pero burden yung psyche mo, hindi ka napag-ready kasi vulnerable ang psyche natin, eh. Ibig sabihin ng vulnerable, hindi maaari siyang ma-develop at hindi ma-develop. So, kailangan mo siyang talagang, i-work out yung psyche na yun. So, the same time, tama po kayo yung instinct form. So, it's an instinct, it drives. So, akala na lang natin, we did it through instinct but already ano na po yun, naka-deposit na sa ating thoughts yun o consciousness yun unconsciously, ganun. And then something trigger and then that's what happened, you react. Mm.
Ayun. So,
So,
yun,
ibig sabihin po, ay sorry po.
nagko-contribute din yung
Sige
personality,
po.
ba? At kasi sinabi dito, also purely from condition of the personality. So, tama yung sabi ni Renz na dinidevelop natin itong feelings na ito. Na, kumbaga, parang instinct na kung develop mo na yung feelings na gano'n, hindi mo na iniisip. Gaya ng sabi mo nga kapatid na Rebecca, hindi mo na iniisip. May instinct na siya, may drive siya. Depende dun sa positive or negative na na instinct mo dahil dinidevelop itong feelings na ito. So doon sa development ng feelings, ayun, kakaroon ka ng parang permanent na pag naka-encounter ng ganun, talagang automatic, yun ang gagawin mo. Eh di, yung personality ang mabubuo yung personality. So, tama lang na i-develop talaga natin, pinuhin itong mga feelings na ito, kung meron tayong mga instinct na mga negative na dumarating na lang basta, nagagalit na lang basta, yun. Yun ang para sa akin. So, yung sa family, but back to our family, parang yung development ng feelings natin ay laging parang positive para sa akin. Laging positive yung feelings mo, lalo yung sa side ng mother, yung feelings mo more on positive. Yun. Okay, thank you.
Anybody? Anyone? Virgil?
So,
Yeah, Ate
sabihin
Cynthia,
po,
please.
ibig sabihin po ba ay follow up lang po. Ibig sabihin po ba doon sa ganoong situation, meron din po ba, nalilink din po ba ito sa kung ano ang na-feed sa ating subconscious? And then kung nalilink, makokorek po ito?
Yeah. With material subconscious, yes. If we're talking about that, pwede siyang ma-correct. Ah, ang proper way lang is correct the thinking also. Kasi yun yung forces yun yung driven yung from thoughts. But of course, thoughts are uncontrollable kapag sa karaniwan sa mga tao, but you can control that. So, if you change your thoughts positively, of course, you will have a positive feelings as well.
Mhm.
Gano'n. So it's something like itong feelings kasi either can be, 'di ba, ma-sense yan physically or psychologically or emotionally, gano'n. Those are feelings, 'di ba? Tapos minsan kasi nag-aano yan naglalagay yan ng parang, trauma at the same time long term yung feelings gano'n. If something also triggers, it will triggers eventually. Yeah. So, nasa isip natin yung origin lahat nung mga feelings natin, either positive or negative. The more of course, ito kasi ang pagpo-program it takes a while. Hindi yung parang, "Okey, nagbabago ng isip ko ngayon, okey na." No, it's not something like that. It's something you program in time, gano'n. Kasi kapag of course nag-umpisa ka dun yung mga ibang tao na dumaan sila sa matinding trauma, matinding negativity, negative thinking, na-condition sila sa lahat ng maraming, negativity or whatever. And then of course their feelings are like that also. Even though naka-recover na sila, mayroon pa rin silang mga setbacks eventually na hindi pa nila nare-resolve sa kanilang sarili. Yeah, and eventually 'pag na-resolve na nila yung feelings, yung mga yung mga, anything, feelings, trauma, fear, et cetera, And then, the way they change their thinking, of course, kasi kailangan mong baguhin muna yung pag-iisip mo, para mabago mo rin yung feelings mo, yung character mo, yung behavior mo, et cetera, et cetera. So, and you are reprogramming, 'di ba? You're reprogramming yourself again. And that's ayun yung lumalabas sa ating mga subconscious and unconscious, gano'n. Yeah, and that's what coming out, what we feel also. That drives us, our personality and
Thank you po.
our conditions of psyche. Hmm. Anyone wants to add? Welcome, Jacob and Wei at Tizor. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I was going to add, this just a review of how how the body's wired. So we do have the autonomic nervous system and also the central nervous system. Autonomic means it just does it almost automatically, like when it comes to do with breathing and all these things, or to protect yourself, when you're holding your finger over a flame, it will automatically just jerk back almost instinctively, basically, that part of the body that wants to preserve the body, itself. Whereas the central nervous system involves more conscious, or you know conscious, the senses. So you're able to control that to a greater degree, and it's not just like instinctively. Now the problem is, like, a lot of us have trauma, that's sort of basically PTSD. The majority of people on earth and growing up and all these stuff. And the problem is, when you, for example, have people who are involved in wars and that kind, and experience that kind of carnage and see it, so that is harder to control or eradicate. You have to really make a conscious effort to be aware of it in order to control it, because otherwise it will affect you also on a subconscious level. And and then also you will get triggered by anything that will remind you, because it has become a visceral meaning, part of the body. Yes, a reaction to preserve itself, if you were, like, for example, a war situation and all that stuff, or rape or anything like that. So those are the things that we have to be aware of, so we can use our conscious mind to actually heal and help ourselves overcome any trauma that we have experienced in our lives. Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to say.
Thank you, Ate Cynthia. You explained about the autonomic nervous system and central nervous system. Uh, a tip, yung tip as a tip, kasi ang tao, they're tense, right? And nag-umpisa yan sa breathing natin, yung paghinga, 'di ba? If we are aware of our breathing and we know how to breathe properly, kasi mare-release yung mga tension natin, everything. Kaya yung iba nagta-tai chi, yoga, et cetera. It's something that you release, right? And then yung cycle ng flow ng yung oxygen sa ating katawan, gano'n. And then it affects our brain also. It become nag-e-expand na nawawala yung pressure, right? Nade-declog, nabe-vent out, gano'n. So it's something that we need to do also, so that if we know the feelings are negative or having negative attention, et cetera, parang kore, right? The kettle, if you're already boiling point or something like that, and then maingay, sasabog, something like that. But if you release and everything, and it's all good. It can settle or yung boiling point or something. Yeah. And of course, yung consciousness natin, it's more tayong to do natural thing or neutral things. Yeah, if we're not intense or tense, ganun. Anyway, let's continue reading.
Friends, kung wala
Okay,
nang
yeah.
gustong magsabi, pwede
Sige po.
ako.
Sige, of course.
Dun sa umpisa may sinabing yung feelings nanggagaling sa thoughts, di ba?
Opo.
So kahit bata yan, dahil ay buhay na, may isip na yan, gumagana na rin yung thoughts niya. At nagpapakita na rin siya ng feeling. Yung pag-iyak niya yun, isang manifestation of feeling yun eh. Nung unang paluin yung puwit ng bata para umiyak is already a manifestation. Bakit masakit? Bakit ako nakaramdam ng sakit? Ganun ang dating no, kaya iiyak siya. So what am I saying? Hindi pwedeng ialis ang isip sa paggawa ng isang pakiramdam. Laging one after the other yan. Hindi pwedeng feelings muna bago iisipin. Pero gusto kong i-highlight itong aking karanasan. Yung karanasan ko is when my firstborn, pinuntahan ko sa, anong pangalan ng lugar sa ospital na mga bata ang nando doon.
Nursery.
Nursery, oo. Sa nursery, merong lugar doon na wide window and a corridor where visitors can look at the babies, especially the newborn. Ang ginagawa ng nursery staff, yung mga newborn, inihihilera right along the window where very near the visitors. Kung may pupunta, nando doon. Napaaga ako. Kahit wala pang markings, pangkaraniwan ilalagyan ng tag at saka yung pangalan, baby something, ganon. Something to identify. But in the case of my firstborn, wala pa, hindi pa nakalagay. Eto ngayon, etong gusto kong ma-realize ninyo. Bakit in my mind, without necessarily having some other references, except nung makita ko yung bata, and I told myself, anak ko to. Kung saan ko hinugot yun, hindi ko masasabi sa inyo. Pero meron akong theory na there is such a thing as lukso ng dugo kung tawagin ng matatanda. Meaning, without any other information, you can get some indicators or some signals that will tell you that there is a close relation. And this is true even for those, halimbawa, mga twins na ang istorya hindi na kayang alagaan ng magulang, ibinenta o ipinamigay, nagkahiwalay yung magkapatid, or kahit hindi twins, kahit ordinary siblings lang. Matagal na panahon silang nagkahiwalay. By the time magkikita sila, may mga manifestations, may mga kwento na antimano nag-iiyakan yung magkapatid at nag-aakapan. Kung saan ang gagaling yun, siguro yan ang topic natin dito sa libro na to. Swinging waves ba yan? Biological reasons ba yan? Psychological reasons ba yan? Nervous reaction ba yan? Everything is highly possible. But then again, dahil hindi naman pangkaraniwan yung issue na yan, hindi na yan pinag-uusapan sa totoo lang. Sinasarili na lang yan. Bakit ba yung kapatid kong gano'n galit lagi sa akin wala naman akong ginagawang masama. Yung tinatawag na sibling rivalry. It is true in many cases, hindi maitatanggi. Yun nga ang aking kapatid na lalaki, kaisa-isang lalaki kong kapatid nitong mga nakaraang taon sinabihan ko Tol, sabi ko, pare-pareho na tayong malapit sa meta. Hihingi ako ng tawad sa'yo kung ano man yung nagawa kong masama na ikagagalit mo sa akin. Without me knowing anything that I did that will bother him. Alam mo, nang tuwa ako nung sagutin ako nung kapatid ko. Sabi sa akin, Kuya, wala naman akong iniisip na masama para sa iyo o against sa iyo Nako, para ako nabunutan ng santro sa dibdib. Kasi forever, ang tingin ko, meron siyang, yung isip ko, gumagana na, bakit mo ganun ang kilos niya towards me? Parang kinu-question ko lagi yung day-to-day or hourly relations namin. And it turns out, ako pala ang pinagmumulan. Yung isip ko pala ang magulo. Hindi pala kung meron man siyang inginiwi ng muka, wala palang ibig sabihin yun sa kanya. Ako lang ang nagbigay ng meaning doon. Kaya sa tanong na, yung ba nadidevelop, meron ngang TikTok na reel na yung bagong panganak nasa inuwi sa bahay tinititigan ng older brother Sabi, nakasimangot yung older brother Sino ba to? Kalaban to. Kalaban ko sa atensyon So, it goes to show na humans are humans. May mga priorities yan. Therefore, doon ngayon iikot yung tanong na paano nagkakaroon ng relasyon at magpakita ng pagmamahal sa bawat isa. As a matter of fact, hindi lang sa magkakamag-anak, dapat sa ibang tao man maging bukas tayo doon sa idea na pangangailangan na magpakita tayo ng pag-ibig sa ating kapwa. Dahil kapag kakabaliktaran ng ipinakita natin, masamang isip ang ginawa natin, wala namang magdadala ng problema kundi tayo rin na nag-iisip ng hindi maganda doon na tayo sa gumawa tayo ng maganda. Bahala na yung patutungkalan natin kung nag-appreciate ba sila o hindi. Kung tanggap ba nila o hindi, bahala na sila sa buhay nila. Yung ang ating kasuhin. Yun lang. Sorry, napahaba.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good. That's why it's very important, yung thoughts talaga. Yeah. Kasi yung isip natin, wala naman pala yung issue, pero our thinking, gumagana na siya. We create issue or we create some anything. And then feelings, of course, develops. So, the thing is, we need to be objective, di ba? Parang look at it as it is, yun, di ba? Parang ganun. Tignan natin as it is, like that. Just even we had feelings na, sa tingin ko, ganyan, ganyan. Just ignore it and be objective kasi nagiging subjective tayo minsan. So, yeah, it's good na we need to be objective and then, yeah, maganda maganda rin yung to confront. Para maalis na yung isip natin na ganito pala iniisip ko kasi ganyan. Parang sa experience ko dyan, to confront the brother, which is give him freedom. And malaking nabunot na tinik yun, which is good. I think we should do that. Yeah.
Gusto ko mag-react doon sa sharing ni kapatid na Reynaldo, no? So, hindi maitatatawa na yung ating nararamdaman, medyo may konting tama. Ano ba naman yung nararamdaman natin ano yun, nagsisinungaling or ano, ramdam kasi natin kahit hindi magsalita ang isang tao, talagang nakakarating sa atin yung totoong damdamin, ano? totoong damdamin. So in case sa kanyang kapatid, maaaring meron, pero talagang nilabanan din ng kanyang kapatid yon, hindi pinagtapat sa'yo na meron. Parang as days go by, parang meron ding realization na nangyari sa kanya, na bakit ba yung si kuya mo ba? Kuya mo o ikaw ang kuya?
Ako ang kuya.
Na. So, maaaring nagkaroon ng, sabihin natin nagkaroon ng jealousy or whatever in the past, no? Nagbabago naman kasi yung feelings natin. Kung naramdaman mo yon in the past, nare-realize din ng kapatid mo na it's not right. It's not right. Bakit ba ginagano ko? Kuya ko naman yon, big brother ko. So, kung this time na it's good that you open it sa iyong kapatid at maganda ang kanyang isinagot. Meaning, pareho kayong nagkaroon ng realization, nagkaroon ng changes. So yung emotion na yon nag-evolve sa'yo at saka sa kanya. Yun lang.
Okay, thank you. Ate Cynthia, continue. Oh, alright, kung baka busy si Ate Cynthia, we can
Yeah,
read.
I wanted to add something as well.
Okay,
Made
yeah.
me think about that, you know. I mean, let me see. So many things. I'm glad that yeah, Kuya Junior Reynaldo shares so much, because what it does, it that also brings up thoughts and impulses, like when he was talking about the nursery and feeling that he already knew, you know, which one was his son and all that. I think because I think that verges on like Empfindung. It's kind of like you already know, even if you don't have all. It's just from like the connection, and you're sensitive to it, so that you're able to feel that. And then another thing that popped into my mind was the awareness that we are not aware of our facial expressions. You know, the only one who can see that is whoever it is that we're interacting with. So, you know, we may come across, and it also depends on their experience, how they receive it. You know, we are transmitters and also receivers. So, and sometimes our own past experiences color our perceptions and how we see things. Then, of course, you also have all those beliefs that get in the way, whether it's you know, beliefs about yourself or other people. So it's just constant awareness and being able to see things in clear perspective, and as clear as possible, so that it's like really a looking glass, and it's not filtered, and you're not seeing uh, things as they are in reality. So it's good that we're learning all these things, you know, from the creational teaching about how the psyche works and all this stuff, so that we can be engaged in the development of our material consciousness.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful, Ate Cynthia. Thank you.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can read the Infendung.
Okay. Empfindung. All right, here we are. Where did we end it?
Infendung
Fiscal.
means sorry, fine spiritual perception or fine energetic or creational energetic perception. Spiritual perception of
So that's
fine fine spiritual.
I think that will fall on, because there's two kinds, right? You've got the material
Yeah.
consciousness, and then you
And
have the creational energy consciousness.
consciousness. Correct.
So the
Yeah.
or the what they call spiritual consciousness. So then that's the part where you have those senses that pick up on that.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
It's a
From material
perception.
to creational energy. It's more like being able to, we're both, excuse me, we're both talking about, metaphysics or quantum physics. We are both, what did they call that? Particle and a wave at the same time. The particle is our incarnation, our physical self, this personality and stuff. And then the spiritual consciousness or creational energy consciousness is like our greater self, which is the part, bigger consciousness, part piece of creation that that's there, that needs to evolve and all that through our material or personality consciousness, stuff.
Correct. Right. Let's continue reading. Yeah, I just saw the diagrams also for you. Yung mga visuals. So, infendung is the other side of feelings, yung counterpart niya. Di ba sa material consciousness, sa material block, personality block, there's a
Could
feelings
you
there.
could you center this thing because it's cut off on the other side, or make it
Yeah.
smaller so that we could see where it is, the
You see
overall.
it?
It's shifted over to the right side. We only see half of the creational consciousness block.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
it
far
cannot.
to me.
Oh, okay.
Maybe your screen. I don't know. Yeah, but for me,
Oh, for
yeah.
you could see it. I don't know how the others see it. Oh, wait a minute. I see. I adjusted it. User error. Sorry about that. Now I
All
see
good.
it. So
Yeah.
everybody can see that, how what rents. This is very, very useful, and thank you for bringing up this key, because I'm actually more of a visual learner myself. So you see, those that are visual learners among you, this is the whole picture of how this works.
Yeah, so if you see two arrows together, so infindung goes to impulses, and infindung and impulses goes to infindung. Also, it's a two-way street. So, and infindung affects the gemut, which is the psyche, the spiritual psyche, creation energy, which is gemut. And of course, it affects the individual. The infindung affects the individuality consciousness, and then goes to your own material consciousness, to your personality also. So they're all related as a whole human consciousness. All right. Okay, let's read
Yeah, wait,
the.
wait, don't take it out yet. Can I see? I just want to see that. I like.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you. Alrighty.
beauty. Okay,
Mm,
let me share
yeah.
the other screen.
Okay.
Thank
Around.
you for this revised diagram, whoever did it. Did you do
Thank
it,
you.
Renz?
Not really. I just maybe I don't know. No, it's not me. Someone did. Pero nakuha ko lang yung information. We can input this
Request ko
one.
lang kung pwede mapadala mo sa Malaya para makopya.
Okay. I think
Ah,
so.
kasi hindi ko alam ikopyahin dito sa sharing natin eh.
Well,
Anyway,
gawin ko na ngayon so hindi ko makalimutan.
very good. Thank you.
Alright, at Cynthia, maybe you can.
Mm.
Uh,
What do you want me to do? Oh, continues reading. Okay. All right. So where did we end? Empfindung. Oh, from there, or down their feelings?
yeah, infendong, perception, and memory are classified with. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Okay. My bad. Wait, hold on just a moment. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Mm, wait a minute. All right. Empfindung, perception, and memory are also classified within the encompassing block of the feeling origination and the feeling formation. The experience is also a part thereof, as it also forms a factor for the feeling origination and feeling formation, etc., as well as all imaginable possible physiological processes, in which case these life processes are of quite enormous significance, especially physiological feeling stimulating processes can be experienced by the human being as particularly high or low, and thus also stirred up or fully suppressed or disregarded. Feelings, together with the material consciousness and thus with the personality, represent the block and factor of mentality. And as in the mentality block, there are also uncountable factors in the feelings that result in the form of the feelings. Thus, the feelings not only appear, for example, as joy, vexation, and sorrow, but also as horror, rage, concern, surprise, love and hatred, sympathy and antipathy, aggression, antisociality, bloodthirstiness, criminal tendency, industriousness or unindustriousness, religious religious tendency or truth tendency, phobias or hopes, and so on and so forth. And in whichever forms the feelings are generated or ausarten, they're always evolution dependent, even if the feelings are primal and unavoidable. The less advanced the human being is in his or her evolution, the more uncontrolledly they react towards their thoughts and feelings, and thus also their emotions. But if a human being lives in a higher evolution, then he or she also strives to better control their feelings and to form them according to their higher evolution and to live them out, through which, together with the material consciousness, his or her mentality is also imprinted, that comes to the expression as consciousness imprinting and thus also as personality.
All right. Anyone want to react on that?
Okay,
Uh,
this one, nung last night, may pag-aaral kami sa Canada. Sa pagkakaintindi ko lang dito ha, yung lahat ng mga sinabing characteristic at saka doon sa bandang huli. Kung mapapansin na depende sa evolution ng ating personality.
consciousness.
Aha,
Yeah.
lumalabas yung katotohanan. Dahil ang topic last night is yung affected ka ba sa sirkulasyon na nangyayari sa kapanahunan ngayon, yung gulo, and then then na-i-open up ko na sabi ko nga is ano ako, tawag dito, natatangay ako sa damdamin ko sa mga nangyayaring na sa paligid. Kaya minsan iniiwasan ko ang panonood nga ng mga news. Noong araw, totally sinarado ko yung ano ko, hindi ako talaga nanonood. Pero nitong lately, hindi naman ganun kabrutal, hindi naman killing na katulad nung sa drugs. Ngayon, naaapektuhan ako in a sense na naiinis ako sa mga ano natin, sa mga kababayan na reklamo ng reklamo, bla bla. Katulad nung kanginang umpisa ko, di ba, nung nagkukwentuhan pa lang tayo, na nakukuha pa nila magreklamo, ganito rin na senaryo sa Amerika. Tapos, nag-express ako ng feeling ko na sabi ko, hindi nga at dahil affected ako. And then, nagpaliwanag si Sister Rebecca ng positively. Ang ganda nung pinaliwanag niya. Nasabi ko sa kanya tuloy na kasi hindi ako kapareha siguro talaga ng evolution ng kanyang pagka espiritu niya, yung ganun. Kaya tanggap ko yon Sister Rebecca. tulad nga ng sinasabi dito ko lalo mas napatunayan yung sinasabi na depende sa evolution natin. Hindi pa siguro ganun ako kataas para ma-hold ko yung sarili ko, para makontrol ko yung sarili ko kasi nakakatuwa yung mga in-express niya na talagang madali lang sabihin sa isang mga katulad niya na to control all those feeling. Kasi nga siya is medyo ah, aminado naman ako na talagang ang ganda ng niya, ng kalagayan niya, na ang pangunawa is ganito ganyan. Kaya na sumusunod yung reaction natin, sumusunod yung katawan natin sa mga nagiging attitude na pinapakita natin tulad nitong mga rage na to, horror and lahat ng sinabi niyang antipathy, sympathy, depende sa kung anong evolution ng ating personality ng spirit natin at So, hindi maiiwasan ang reactions dahil sa ang tendency nga is tag dito yung depende sa kalagayan natin, parang ganun. Dito ko lang
Okay.
dahil parang ganito rin yung topic namin yesterday. Mas lalo ko lang napatunayan doon sa nabasa. Yun lamang.
Yes, thank you. I just want to add also. So, dito sa pag-aaral natin, yung binabanggit na evolution, it's about the consciousness evolution, our self, yung current life natin, which is, it doesn't matter kung meron kang, previous, uh, uh, storage bank or, or yung mga impact ng mga knowledge or wisdom or essences, it doesn't matter. It's about now because of course, because we are new personality. So malinaw na yan ngayon. So even yung prophet before, we can be ordinary person ngayon. So it's our own evolution ngayon. Right? Kung yung pinag-uusapan natin is our own evolution ngayon. It's not about spirit kasi spirit is a different level yun. Everyone's same. We are the same in spirit pool. So anyway, that's
Hindi,
another
kasi
topic.
nakalagay dito sa
Oh,
baba mo, the less advance of,
yeah, of course.
the less
Evolution.
advance of human being in his evolution, the more uncontrolled they react
Correct.
towards it.
So
So,
they're talking about evolution now, yung
yeah.
consciousness, your how you evolve your things, ganun. So, tama yung sinasabi dito. I'm just want trying to emphasize because in my experience at the same time, because of course I'm quite informed, but I don't consume. Hindi ako kasi I'm trying to balance everything. Like politics, religion, nakikita mo sa tao. Yeah, of course, sometimes I'm quite like, consume ako dun. Sometimes also may time nako-consume ko dun and may time also but it's feelings. It's technically it creates feelings, right? It creates feelings of negative or positive. That's why kailangan mong how you how you evolve in consciousness is now how you how you handle everything, your feelings or of course gano'n. Kaya karamihan sa mga tao, lalo na yung less evolved, ang consciousness nila, ang evolution nila, especially if they hold power, like leadership, like presidency, and they had the power, they hold power and they cannot really handle their feelings and handle those because they had lower evolution and then develop or ascertain dito, yung binabanggit dito which is badly out of control of a good human nature. Nangyayari yan. Yeah. So, technically, it's very important for everybody learn how to handle our feelings. First, of course, our thoughts. Yeah, if you cannot handle it, then don't consume it. Don't watch. Don't do it. But it's importante din maging informed ka. That's why very important yung pagiging neutral, positive natin. 'Di ba? Okay, we know this is going on, war is going on, may mga paggutom, paghirap, inflation, stagflation, limited supplies, gano'n. We know that's coming, but we need yung reaction natin is how we going to react, 'di ba? Ano, ayun, we're gonna take it as a negative, or we take it as a positive, or as an information to prepare, et cetera. So, it's about being neutral positive. Yun yung advice sa atin, right? And then of course, kaya very important talaga, very important na ang consciousness, might of the thoughts, power of consciousness, training, meditation, etc. Because we know, right? Like yung bago dito sa yung Billy materials of Figo materials. We know this already. Pero ang importante sa atin is the occasional teaching. That's why we are studying the psyche. So we understand where it coming from. Saan nanggagaling yun? Saan kaya nanggaling ito? Kaya the book psyche is very important ngayon because we know how to handle the psyche, right? Which is yourself, your own personality, your own consciousness, your own mind. So doon manggagaling yung evolution. So if we know how to handle it, and then there's an evolution. Kasi oo, 'pag di sila gano'n nag-evolve, some people they're gonna lose their self. They're gonna kill themselves, suicide, at the same time, marami 'yan, they can create aspartame, nananakit sila ng ibang tao, et cetera, et cetera. It's happening right now.
Sa akin
It's
lang ba ang
happening.
sounds ni
Yeah.
Lawrence or sa inyo rin?
Oo.
Kasi
Sa
ganda
amin.
ng message niya, kaya lang medyo parang garal-gal eh.
Maybe my microphone. Okay. No. Okay. I will stop now. I'll just check my microphone.
Okay.
Oo,
Hindi kita makontrol kanina kasi ang ganda ng thought mo eh. Pero sounds ko nga ka lang kaya. Sorry
Yeah.
po.
Oh, good.
Baguhin mo kaya yung
Yeah.
mic mo. Ang ganda sana ng ano. Si Jayco nakataas ang kamay.
ako muna, sandali. Jacob, pasensya ka na. Makakalimutan ko to eh. Senior moment na naman ako. Pasensya ka na. Gusto ko lang ipakita yung analogy ng striking the balance. Yun ang message ng material eh, yung how we should strike to be neutral. Natatandaan nyo siguro na ngayon ang nakikita natin pag tinimbang ang isang bagay, meron digital weighing. Simple, papatong mo lang, nakuha mo na yung weight. Pero nung araw, sa palengke namin sa Malabon, and I think it also is true for you, yung timbangan na yun, yung nakasabit, yung made of steel, na may kaliwa, may kanan. At binibitin dun sa gitna, yung titimbangin. At para makuha ang timbang, merong iuusod na counterweight. Depende kung saan bumagsak na scale, yun ang magiging timbang. Pero doon sa marunong, sandali lang yun, i-adjust na nila agad eh. Kuha na agad yung balance. Sa hindi marunong, at trasabante ka, miski sa weighing scale sa clinics eh, yung style na yan, yung pa rin eh. Kaya kung gusto mong makuha yung accuracy ng yung weight, magpapabalik-balik yung adjustment mo eh. Ganun din sa buhay. Hindi madaling ma-strike yung neutrality, yung neutral point, yung pinaka-fulcrum. Lalong hindi mangyayaring ma-strike yung fulcrum o yung neutrality kapag hindi natin alam yung the other side of midnight. Dapat both sides ang makikita natin. Kung paano ka maapektuhan nun, depende na sa'yo. Gusto mong walang apekto, hindi mo titingnan. The point is, kumpleto ba impormasyon mo? Di hindi. Neutral ka. Paano ka magiging neutral? Wala naman sa balanse yung iyong pinag-uusapan, yung iyong patayuan. So malaking bagay yung emphasis dun sa point na let us be neutral, positive. equalitedness. Madaling sabihin, pero napakahirap gawin. Thank you. Jaycon, ikaw na.
Go,
Ano kuya,
Jaycon.
nakalimutan ko na.
Senior
Ayan.
moment ka na rin ba?
Not just for seniors.
Nagawa mo ko ng moment eh.
Yeah.
Pero,
Can you hear me
totoo
properly?
yun.
Pasensya ka na.
Ay, nagjo-joke lang po. Gusto ko po yung insight niya. Pero gusto kong balikan yung sinabi ni Kuya Renz na yung ang dami nangyayari sa mundo. Actually, ang hirap hindi maapektuhan. Sa totoo lang ang hirap hindi maapektuhan lalo na yung gulo ng Russia, gulo ng US at saka ginulo niya yung Iran. Tapos nagkaroon ng parang domino effect. Kasi yung pagtaas ng fuel, magtataasan na lahat. Kasi fuel is the one of the essential energy para gumalaw ang isang lipunan. Kaya ang hirap sabihin na hindi tayo maapektuhan. Pero nagigets ko yung punto na dapat hindi tayo masyadong mag-dive into it. Kasi kilala niyo naman ako. Pag usaping socio-political, talaga namang minsan naaano namin yan ni Ma'am Shi na, oo, easy. Kasi si Ma'am Shi, tagapagpaalala ko siya sa mga ganyan. Pero ako ngayon is nababago ko ng unti-unti sa sarili ko. Kasi meron akong naano na podcast na nung wala pang mga news outlet o wala pang social media, hindi naman talaga natin alam yung mga yun eh. Yung mga talagang every detalye na nangyayari. Dahil may social media na, talagang yung mass control ng media nagagawa nila sa atin. Yung mga ganyan ganito. So nakaka-apekto talaga yun ng psyche. So ako is, unti-unti ako nagde-detach kasi parang na-realize ko sa sarili ko, ang dami kong gustong baguhin sa lipunan na sana ganito, ganyan, nagpapaka-idealistic ako. Sarili kong buhay, hindi ko maayos. Tapos lipunan pa na inaayos ko. Di ba? So, parang nagsisimula ngayon ako sa sarili ko na alam mo yun, yung makabawas na lang muna. Pero may care pa rin ako at parang mulat pa rin ako sa tinatayo kong prinsipyo. Pero at the same time, hindi na ako masyadong nakiki-dive in, bardagulan sa comment section, patunayan ko na mas better yung sa akin kaysa sa'yo. What's the point? Diba? So, parang hinahanap ko na lang din ngayon sa akin yung neutrality at the same time. Kasi meron akong, parang, hindi ko lang, parang na-discover ko sa sarili ko na weird. Weird siya na na-discover ko. Parang, may higher self ako na parang, kunyari kanina, yung euphoric ako. Tapos pag euphoric kasi ako, yung talagang masaya ako, yung ganyan-ganyan. Tapos bigla-bigla may bubulong sa isip ko na, isiyan mo lang yung ganyan ganito kasi kapag ganyang mataas ang emotion mo is alam mo na parang nakakagawa ka ng desisyon na ganyan ganito tapos parang may bumubulong sa akin na yung thoughts parang may pumapasok na thoughts sa akin na kapag high emotion ka, euphoric ka, sabi niya magiging clouded pa rin yung isip mo kahit pa masaya ka, kahit maganda yung nangyayari sa buhay mo. Kapag euphoric ka, crowded pa rin yan. So yung wala ka sa neutrality na nasa high emotion ka, masaya ka, crowded pa rin yan. Whether kung high emotion na masaya o low emotion na malungkot, pareho lang yan suma total. Para sa akin Tapos kailangan mong ibaba yung emotion mo, kailangan mong bumalik sa neutrality. May mga ganun na pumapasok na thoughts sa akin ngayon. Magmula nung nagsimula akong pag-aralan talaga yung sarili ko, yung kilalanin yung sarili ko. Hindi ko lang saan nagagaling itong mga sinasabi ko ngayon. Na dati, di man pumapasok, pero sinishare ko lang siya kasi, di ko lang, ang weird lang. Paki-explain nga. Yun lang.
Okay. Actually, dadaanan natin yun, Jaycon, later on regarding the ratio and intellect of the human beings. Kasi importante yun eh. For what we're facing right now. Yeah, very importante sa atin yun. Hello, Ate Cynthia, you want to say something? Is my mic
Yeah,
better?
Jacob, he brought up an important point, and I just wanted to remind us that this ausarten can go both ways. There is positive tungen, also negative outside tungen, and both of them are to be one way or the other completely is not the ideal situation. As
May
Kuya pointed out, Kuya Reynaldo or June pointed out, both are essential, and what we need to strive for is to have an equalized view, equalized, neutral, positive. That's the most like a uh, stable way of existing, you know. And you do have to, and uh, and just like Jacon pointed out, it's most important to begin with yourself. Never mind about the outside, because everything comes from within, even the way a plant grows and stuff like that. And you don't have to worry about what's outside of you, because there is the ripple effect. Okay,
correct.
so when knowing that you're working on yourself and the change that you seek for the outside, you focus on yourself, everything else will follow. Even when it comes to knowledge, if you want to see the big picture and stuff like that, you just focus on yourself, because yourself will reveal also, because you're a part piece of creation. Okay, and then so when you seek to understand your very self, which is, it's almost like a nesting doll, those Russian dolls, they get smaller and smaller and smaller. But it's something like that also. It's like an onion that you just keep peeling, but there's many layers to our being and many layers to ourselves. And we're just only the tip of a wave, as we rise and then we fall back and be part of the ocean. And that's when we fall and rise, the birth and dying, death, and all that stuff. So, and we are all one. So that's what you have to be able to think about and see. And everybody has something to add to our experience, even if they may not be as educated, wealthy, etc. We always have something to learn from others, and there's always going to be people greater or less than yourself, but just in the mind of creation, it's we're all really one. So that's what you have to bear in mind. That's it.
Thank you, Ate Cynthia. Tita Helen, you're raising your hand.
Ayan, maganda yung senior ni Reynaldo at ganun din yung na-share ni Jaycon. So, sa akin, simula nung mag-aaral ako dito, tinatry ko talaga yung neutral positive. Diba, noong una pa tayo nag-aaral noon, sabi natin, ang hirap noon. Kasi hindi pwedeng kakampi ka dun sa isa at alam mo naman tama yung isa. Paano ka magkakaroon ng neutral positive, no? Thinking, meron kampi sa damdamin mo, sa kalooban mo. So, I tried talaga. Parang nagkaroon tayo ng freedom dahil isa sa ating affirmation na I live in freedom. So, palayain natin yung ating mga critics, mga kung ano yung naiisip natin na akala natin ay tama, palayain natin yun. And yung merong reward Yun ang na-discover ko sa sarili ko. Nagkaroon ng reward yung pagiging neutral positive mo. At parang naalala ko na nung mamatay yung husband ko, bakit hindi ako nag-iyak? Bakit bakit ako nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob na ako ang nagsasalita, ako yung nag-i-entertain sa mga tao, ang daming niyang kaibigan, ang dami niyang kaibigan na personal at kaibigan sa politics. Bakit kaya ko yon? Tapos parang naiisip ko, tao pa ba ako? Baka hindi na ako tao. Kasi hindi ako nag-iyak talaga. Nang mag-iyak ako, yung kinuwento ko sa inyo, nung after na mapag-isa na ako. Doon ako umiyak. Walang nakakakita sa akin na ako'y umiyak. Nagkulong ako sa bahay. May telepono pa noon yung landline. Ayaw kong sumagot sa phone kasi tatanungin nila, okay ka ba? Hindi. Alam kong hindi dahil nagmo-mourn ako. So, siguro noon, may neutral positive na ako noon. Tingnan lang natin yung reward na kasi yun ang nire-recommend sa atin kahit sinabi ni Reynaldo na mahirap gawin. Talagang mahirap. Pero you try. You try. Meron kang palalayain. Yung freedom na sinasabi. At matutuklasan mo na lang sa sarili mo. At it's so exciting, Jaycon. Basta tingnan lang natin yung sarili natin, yung mga siyempre meron pa tayong mga trial and error. Meron pa ring mali and then it's okay. Wag natin masyadong didiinan natin yung sarili natin na guilty tayo dahil mali or ganito or nakikita natin ang ating kapwa na mas maganda kaysa atin. No, it's not that. Basta yung ating sarili, igalang natin kay siya may mali o tama. Sige, yung tama hindi na natin yung pinapansin kung alam natin na tama yung ating ginagawa. Yung mali, strive hard na i-acknowledge mo na merong mali. At kahit nga ganitong nag-aaral tayo, hindi tayo makakaalpas, hindi pa tayo exempted na gumawa ng mali, na mag-isip ng hindi maganda sa ating kapwa. Pero we try our best. Alam yan ng creation na we try our best. Yun lang. Thank you.
Friends,
Sige, kuya.
nandiyan ka rin.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Naalala ko yung opening discussion natin bago mag-umpisa ang ating study. It might be magandang tempo ngayon na banggitin mo yung 7 levels for an individual na nagkakaroon ng mga repeated situations. I mean, repeats. Paulit-ulit yung 7 levels na yon. Baka makakatulong sa kalagayan ng pag-aaral natin ngayon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you. Well, yung pinag-uusapan namin kanina ni Kuya Jun regarding development ng ating consciousness, yung evolution, right? So, and every 7 years ng ating age, di ba? Kasi 1 to 7, that's a 7 years. Kaya yung 7 years is one of the pinnacle, yung 7, age of pinnacle. Yun. So, age 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yung 4 is gitna. So, gitna siya ng 7, di ba? So, that's the 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, it's the middle, and 6, 5, 6, 7, that's the other side. So, we had a development, yung evolution natin in the pinnacle of our age. So, the more na darating tayo doon, if we reach that level, of course, there's another 7 level ulit na ating tutukuyin o ating gagampanan ulit ng pagsulong o evolution, ganun. So, talagang pipigain tayo, kaya talagang madadapa tayo, talagang darating tayo sa punto na doon tayo sa pinnacle o taas, rurok na doon tayo masasala o doon tayo i-challenge or whatever we call it na hanggang madapa tayo. And then kapag tayo bumangon from that time and you evolve as a person, and then that's another development, another addition sa ating evolution. And it will continue carry on yan hanggang of course mamatay tayo in the next life. It will continue. Diba? Kaya nga sinasabi nila yung may edad na, of course, because they've been age well. Sabi nga, if they age well really and they develop their consciousness, they had lots of wisdom, lalo na yung mga edad na like mga seniors natin. Of course, it depends sa evolution naman ng isang tao yun. Ganun. So that's what we're talking about kanina ni Kuya Jun, na I've been there also like last year, like I'm 36 years old and that's the last seventh of my yung 7 ko, pag dinivide mo kasi yung age mo ng 7, that's the pinnacle. So last year, of course, experience this, experience that, which is I cope with it. And ganun din yung nabasa natin sa chat group, I will not mention it kasi personal regarding sa kaibigan natin, yung loss ng kanyang mother, etc. So there's a pinnacle of life that we are really na na binabaybay, right? And eventually, normally lang yun na dadaan tayo doon. Yeah, dadaan tayo doon. And sometimes we want to give up, we want to do this, we want to go sideways, we want to stop, etc. That's normal. That's really normal because tao tayo. Yeah, so eventually babangon ulit and then there's a new evolution, like a metamorphosis. Anyway, Ate Cynthia, Kuya Jun, baka may dagdag ka pa doon.
Welcome natin si Rick.
Wala na.
Oh, June.
Sino po?
Okay.
Richie.
Oh.
Yeah. Ate Cynthia, go. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Wait, let me lower my hand. Oops. Oh. All right. Yeah, I was gonna add to what Ate Helen mentioned about, feeling this calmness, even with the demise of her husband. And I felt that with my father, he died 3 days after his 86th birthday, right before the shutdown, the pandemic shutdown thing. We were able to all be there, but I was at peace, and being the eldest, because all throughout the before that, I was always in the present when it came to my folks. I devoted a Friday for them, take them to their appointments, etc. And I was always mindful that they won't be there like forever. So, and it's good to think about that when we're mad at our spouses or children or siblings or whoever, that they will not be there for long. You may go ahead, they may go ahead. Doesn't matter. But if you can be present for like each person or at the moment, and also be equalized when you're thinking or feeling things, then you'll also get to remember, and it will really make excuse me, a big difference with how you relate to others. And excuse me. And it's also a way of loving yourself when you can love others as much as yourself and give them the same patience and time that you devote to yourself, which is important. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to add.
Yeah. And also regarding, I just want to add tip also based on experience and based of what I learned, yung sinasabi natin dito sa yung how to deal with yung mga negativities, 'di ba, sa situation sa buhay natin. So, importante na malaman natin 'yon, 'di ba? Malaman natin, ma-inform tayo but not to be totally consumed by it. Para maging neutral tayo. Kasi kailangan mong makita, maging objective ka, kita mo siya. Kasi 'pag ipipikit natin yung mata natin and ignore natin, we don't learn, right? So what we do, we need to balance ourselves, right? So humor is very important sa buhay natin. Kailangan natin masaya tayo, magtawanan tayo, watch comedy after mong makita yung mga nangyayari, watch a comedy or something like that. You set your up, puwede ka ring maglakad. Kung hindi ka naman makapaglakad, then makipag-usap ka sa ibang tao na of course they have positive like this, like we're thinking. So that's something that we can release our psyche also and then rebalance our psyche, something like that. So like-minded people, we're thinking about ideas, etc. That's another thing that we uplift our psyche, right? And then to balance out, that's very important too. Importante din na yung sleep, yung pagtulog natin is very important din yun. Kung itutulog mo lang yan, ililigo mo lang yan or something like that, it makes you refresh, right? So that's another thing that we need to do something like what we do. Of course, if you had a partner, if you had a good, intercourse, etc., etc., that's a thing that's really very important. Yeah, that we need to do as a individual to balance everything in our psyche, because psyche needs relief, right? Yeah. Ate Cynthia, come on. Yeah, come
Well,
on, please.
that's an important thing to bring about, because
Yeah,
we
of
are all
course.
given the balanced sexual stuff and stuff. That's also part of healthy life and stuff. Whatever it means, whatever you could do to balance your feelings and also bring peace and also joy within yourself. Those are things that are gifts actually of creation to
Pleasure.
you.
Yeah.
And like for example, if you're finding it hard to have to, listen or watch the news today, like what I have found out personally, and I just wanted to share, is the only way I'm able to deal with this when it gets too hardcore is through the late night comedians. So I like to listen to, CNN has this good thing called Have I Got News for You, where they make it like a game show to talk about what's happening. And it's really funny because, you get to see it and it helps neutralize the situation and to understand things at the same time, be informed, but not be engrossed where things are so politicalized that you don't see the forest for the trees. So you're able to step back and see things. Yeah, have I got news for you? Or Jimmy Kimmel Live and Jimmy Fallon's another one, and then my favorite is Stephen Colbert, and also um, what's his name, especially Real Time with Bill Maher. My favorite the most because Bill Maher, because he is not religious. The
And
problem
Jimmy
with the
Dore.
who's that?
Jimmy Dore? Do you follow
Oh,
him?
I guess no, I don't. But then put it down, share. But that's a good thing about him. Although he was raised actually, where his mother was, I think his mother was Jewish, and then the father was Catholic, or vice versa, whatever. And he's Irish, but then from his own thinking, he was able to reduce to logically figure out that all this God thing is a figment of the imagination. So he made an excellent Netflix thing called Religulous or something like that. But he's my favorite. And anyway, so just wanted to let you know. I don't know whether we have something a counterpart like that in the Philippines, but this is what we have here in the States. Fallon, Jimmy Fallon, and Jimmy Kimmel, and Stephen Colbert, and Bill Maher, and also Have I Got News for You on CNN. So I just wanted to share. Yeah.
Good one. Yeah. Yeah. Continue natin, Ate Cynthia. We have more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
From the teaching.
Yeah.
From the teaching.
From the teaching. Okay, here we go. We're now on page 24, bottom paragraph, I guess. From the teaching about the feelings, it follows that these cannot be described only as subjective states of excitement of varying thematic and changing intensity, which each time are more or less accompanied by pleasure or unpleasure, but that it involves impulsations that show an enormous range of forms of expression and accompanying forms which are very difficult to comprehend in their entirety and cannot be so simply tritely dismissed as pleasure and unpleasure. Thus, as well, there are not only a few basic factors given from which the feelings should result, as the scientists researching these phenomena presume, but actually uncountable numbers. So down at the bottom it says ausarten, that's a German verb meaning to get very badly out of the control of the good human nature. And as I said, there is positive and negative ausartungen, you know.
Yeah, and also I need to define the impulsation, which is in German is Regung. Right, so this is different from impulsation like what English term. So impulsing or impulsation are new words with the meaning something goes in or something develops itself, right? Something goes in and something develops itself. So there are different form of Regungen or impulsation such as thought Regungen or thoughts impulsation and feeling impulsation or feeling Regungen. Anyway,
Oh, thank you very much. Those are important things, and they have to be in German because there's no English.
yeah.
How do you call that? Translation. There's something lost in translation, even though English is the closest one to the German. Anywho, okay, where are we now? Okay,
Furthermore,
furthermore, it also has to be pointed out again and again that the feelings are not simply and fundamentally born out of one single factor, because truthfully, these emerge forth from several and various factors. Pure psychic processes are both the origins of feelings and also material consciousness based processes. Yet in the feeling origination and feeling formation, genetic encodings also enter into the realm of the feeling origin, which are practically created as a process of the biological evolution. But thinking and the powers of the material consciousness are also an origin, as well as the Empfindung block, by which the feeling world in the half material psyche realm is influenced and co formed out of the spirit realm. Thus, for the development and formation of feelings, not only one single block of psychic or physical, spiritual or material consciousness based nature is accountable and responsible, but rather several. Hmm.
do you guys
Okay.
want to ask or emphasize? This they already tell on this about origin of the feelings. So it's not only from one. So there's a lot that affects our feelings, right? There's an origin and there's always a formation. When it coming origin, right? Kung saan nanggagaling at ano yung kakahinatnan o ano yung magiging formation ng feelings na yon. Right? So there's codings, genetic codings, like programming. There's also the way you're thinking, the power of your material consciousness, etc. The connection of between the infindung block, which is the spiritual perception, etc. So it affects our feelings also. There's a lot of source kung factor kung saan nanggagaling yung pakiramdam natin ngayon as a tao, right? Kasi yung feelings kasi natin, it really motivates you as a person. Kaya importante talaga ang feeling. Kaya sinasabi ko kanina, it simplifies everything, yung feelings natin. But saan nanggagaling yung feelings na yon? So maraming factors, hindi lang siya single factors, but so many, right? So the more you develop your consciousness and alam natin kung saan nanggagaling pala yung iba't ibang feelings na yan o yung factors bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng feelings na yun, then you understand really yung sarili mo, 'di ba? Kasi that's your inner world, right? Your inner world is your own world. And pag alam mo kasi yung inner world mo, alam mo rin yung mangyayari sa outside world mo. Ganun. So, yeah. So, it's a vulnerable tayo in any ways. Right? Anyway, anyone
Could you
want to wrap? Kuya Jun,
Uh,
please.
could you put
yeah.
up that would you kindly put up again the diagram, please, so that I
Okay,
could
I will.
Yeah, thank you.
Sige, Kuya Jun,
Gusto ko lang mabigyan ng emphasis yung relasyon sa within our material consciousness, merong tatlong sources of impulses. Yung conscious consciousness, yung subconsciousness, at saka yung unconsciousness. Lahat yan, tatlong yan, contributory yan. Napakita ba sa image o sa ayun, nabanggit dito subconsciousness. Pero nabanggit ba yung unconsciousness? Kaya ako tinatanong, meron akong experience kagabi.
That's part of it,
Actually,
Kuya, yung subconsciousness. Yeah.
yun na
Already
yun,
have
isa
that
na lang.
definition, yeah.
Subconsciousness, under it is sige, hindi bale. It doesn't really matter that much. Pero yung aking example, yung sarili kong experience kaninang hapon. Nakatulog ako eh. Ang lalim ng tulog ko, sa matter of fact, naginip pa ako eh. Pagkatapos nung magising ako, pagod na pagod ako. Alam mo ang bottom line nung panaginip ko? I was in a large tipong ano tawag dito, yung magagandang magagandang outlet ng nakagaya ng halimbawa Soler, may casino, may restaurant, may sine, may ganon, may ganito. Dahil sa kanyang kalakihan, ako na pumasok doon knowing na for the first time lang ako papasok. I was groping, hindi ko alam kung saan ako susulong. So, I was looking for assistance. Ang una kong nahinga ng assistance, isang gwardiya na hindi makapagbigay sa akin ng tamang information na kailangan ko. Alam mo, ang pumasok sa isip ko, hindi ako nagalit dun sa gwardiya. Ang lumabas sa isip ko, na-realize ko na yung gwardiya has limited area of concern. Baka hanggang dun lang siya sa gate eh. Yung tinatanong ko somewhere inside. So hindi niya talaga masasagot kahit gustuin niya akong serbihan. So kung ako nagalit dun sa gwardiya, fault ko yun. Pero in that particular dream, hindi ako nagalit dun sa gwardiya. I turned to his supervisor. I asked the same way. Hindi rin ako na-serve. Sa madalit sabi, ako yung naghahagilap, pero wala akong makapitan. True to life, ganyan sa buhay natin eh. Akala natin may makakatulong sa atin, pero in truth and in fact, tayo lang talaga dapat kumilos eh. Bandang huli, ang hinahanap ko na lang, CR eh. Sabi ko sa, tulungan mo naman ako, to the point na I asked yung parang concierge. Where is the nearest comfort room? Yung hindi naman akong maglalakad ng malayo, nahihirapan akong maglakad, something to that effect. Iinggihin ako. Hindi rin ako nasilbihan. Bigla ako nagising. Tuloy-tuloy ako sa CR. Umihi ako.
Yeah. Hey, done, Kuya Jun? Ate Cynthia, do you want to say something?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Continue.
So that feeling, right? The origin factors of the feelings, right? Because kasi yung thoughts kasi natin, hindi natin kasi talaga makontrol most likely yung mga tao. But the feelings we can easily compare sa thoughts. Mas madali kasi itong feelings And that feelings factors, marami yan. So, manggagaling lahat. So, it coming either from creation energy block to your own personality na it comes in, and impulsations coming in and coming another form, which is it create a form of your ego, your personality, character, and memory based on the feelings, right? On the feelings you had. So, yung memory puwede pa natin ma-breakdown niya, if it's good feelings, it can be a long-term memory or it can be short memory, it can be ultra short memory, it can be long memory. Yeah, long-term memory. And long-term memory is very important, lalo na yung feelings na, feelings of love, feelings of, like higher things or pain, trauma, etc. There can be a long-term memory. So those creates your individuality, your personality. That's your block. Yeah. So there's a lot of things bakit importante na we know our feelings because our feelings really create you as a person. Of course, from the thoughts of your psyche, that's part of it. Both ways yan. Yeah. Anyway, Ate Helen, nagtaas ng kamay.
Ayun, so sinasabi, teka, lagay ko yun sa lamin ko. Yun, sinasabi na yung feelings natin ay merong pinagmulan talaga, origin yon. At masasabi natin na yung origin na yon ay habang ipinagbubuntis tayo ng ating mga magulang, ay ng ating ina, no? Katulad katulad ko, matandaan yung nanay at tatay ko, hindi sila magkakilala. So ang laking impact nun sa akin nung pinagbubuntis dahil nabuntis agad ang mother ko 1 month pa lang na nag-asawa din. So yung pagkilala nilang dalawa, isang probinsyana, taga rito sa Laguna at isang taga Tondo. So city boy, no? So ang layo ng pagitan. So dinala yon, palagay ko, yung pagkatao ko, kung ano yung naging feelings ko, ay dinala ko yon ng mahaba. Siyempre, mahabang panahon yon dahil nasa tiyan ka pa lang, meron ng gano'n na nasagap mo sa mga magulang mo. And then, pag gano'n, diba, aanuhin mo yun bubunuin mo yung mga feelings na yun na hindi sa'yo galing. Yan ay nanggaling sa mga magulang mo na habang ikaw ay lumalaki, gano'n hanggang sa bubunuin natin tong mga feelings na to, yung personality na yan. At bukod pa doon, meron pa tayong daladala before pa tayo pinanganak, yung daladala natin sa ating spirit in the past natin, yung reincarnation natin. So, halo-halo yan na bubunuin natin. So, kailangan talaga ay makilala natin ang ating mga sarili. Why? Why ganito? Bakit mainitin ang ulo ko? Bakit ako dominante? Bakit ako yung mga negative, pag-aaralan natin. And at the same time, pag-aralan din natin yung positive natin. Dahil may iwi kang kabaitan, may iwi kang madali kang makaunawa sa kapwa. Dala-dala mo yon, siguro galing yun doon sa past personality mo nung hindi personality, kung hindi dala mo yon sa ating nakaraang buhay, and then na-expose ka sa isang napaka-challenging life mo na kailangan mo ding bunuin, na kailangan unawain talaga natin ang ating mga sarili at mahalin natin first and foremost dahil meron siyang pinagdadaanan at walang tutulong sa kanya kundi ikaw. Yun lang. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay, anybody? Hello?
No, that's it.
Let's continue reading.
Okay.
Okay, I just stopped the sharing and then
Thank you.
And then get that. Oh, okay. Karen, Ate Cynthia, can you see it?
Okay, yes, we are. Okay. Furthermore, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
On the sense, the physical body, I mean.
Oh, where's that? Oh, there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we are again on the psyche. This is page, what page is this? 26.
26.
Okay, 26. All right. Since the physical body, as mentioned repeatedly already, also plays a very important role in regard to the feelings and their origination and form, it should be self evident to know that the change of the the
Pulse.
change of the pulse and breathing frequency, as well as the volume, and the condition of single organs and groups of organs, and the entire range of motor functions of the body play very important roles. Feelings are perpetuating energies and impulsations that color the personal living experience of the human being. They can occur as temporary and more body related feeling conditions, thus, for example, tension, ease or unease, weakness, tiredness, fear, anxiety, insecurity or worry, etc., or as those feeling forms express sadness or cheerfulness, happiness or sorrowfulness, or as enthusiasm, etc. Under the influence of specific stimuli, occurrences, and influences, the feelings become diffuse under certain conditions, and indeed in a form that can be very actual and also extremely present. This form of the feeling impulsations can become extremely dangerous to an unstable human being, as it can extend to the formation of the wish or of the delusion for suicide. Such feelings can as well pertain to the present as also the past or the future, and they can ausarten to such a degree that consequently emotive actions result, which could be as multifarious in nature as there is sand by the sea. In the case of such actual diffuse clouding of feelings and derangement of feelings, for that is the matter at hand. The reasons can be sought in various directions, as for example, in any kind of negative life or experience qualities, in pangs of conscience due to a subsequent opinion and confrontation of the individual, to the with now, so I read that,
Oh,
to and with non-righteous actions committed, or to and with any experiences, imaginings, thoughts, perceptions, or requirements, and so on and so forth. As already repeatedly explained, the feelings exhibit extremely diverse forms, stretching from those of moral feeling to the inner sense feeling for good and bad, up to the aesthetic feeling, love or hate feeling, and knowledge or belief feeling. The multitude of the feelings therewith makes a human life form into a unique individual to whom no feeling based and empfindung based secrets remain hidden and unclear if they strive through their intellect and through the rationality, as well as through their entire ratio and the truth, the knowledge, the wisdom, and the logic to fathom and comprehend, to understand and control the entire block of the feelings with all its forms and impulsations, etc. The
Okay.
diverse. All right, you want to stop here? Fine.
Yeah, I think we just continue this one. I really like discuss this one next topic from here, page 28. But we can discuss this one because we only got 10 more minutes, so we can share our parting words and insights, right? So regarding this, yung sinasabi niyang feelings, so we already explained this one a while ago. Yung breathing, yung physical body, yung important of physical body, right? Yung sinabi ko kanina, yung breathing pulse, aware tayo sa breathing natin, aware tayo sa yung movement, very important yung movement ng katawan, right? So you can do stretching, you can do walking, you can do like even yung pressing the feet, right? Yung mga ano mo dun sa points mo sa
Pressure.
talampakan mo. You need to
Pressure.
press that. Yeah. And you can do pressure, acupuncture, etc., walking barefoot, etc. You can do that. That's very important for physical natin to change our feeling, to balance our feelings, ganun, etc., etc. Anyway, anyone wants to say something or ask question, ganun?
You
Add,
were talking
Uh,
about ratio. Ratio. What is ratio?
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
we'll do that next
logic.
meeting because it's
Oh,
very
next week.
long.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
it's very
Thank you.
important too.
Be-
So
be-
we
Yeah.
be-
can, yeah.
Before I forget, again,
Oh yeah, Rinaldo, go.
yung emphasize ko lang yung intellect as opposed to intelligence. Walang binanggit dito na intelligence eh. Pero
No, that's a
intellect
different.
meron.
Yeah,
Meron binanggit, which is kahit nga abogado ka, kahit doktor ka, kahit ano ka, kapag imbalance ka. Pero kung pinagana mo yung intellect, yung ratio, yung logic, yung everything necessary, relax ka and everything, you don't have to be an intelligent or a well-rounded, well-studied individual to be so. So let us set aside the intelligence issue as opposed to intellect and other aspects. Yun lang.
thank you. Yeah, we'll talk about that more sa next meeting. It's very important kasi yan. Yeah.
Oo. Bago tayo maghiwalay, pwede kong tanungin ng personal si kapatid na Reynaldo. Pwede?
Sige
Pwede
lang.
po. Open po ako. Walang problema.
Kasi sa anniversary namin, dalawa nga. Ito iba na, hindi na ito yung tungkol sa ano. Kaya lang
Okay,
gusto.
we'll do that later then, Tita Helen. Parang hindi masira yung self. Tapos okay lang?
Bago tayo,
After natin mag-alis. So I think we still got 5 more minutes. Maybe si Nanay Rebecca, mayroon siyang gustong i-share regarding the topic. Okay lang, Ate Helen?
sige, okay lang.
Okay, and then we can start the recording and then we can talk about something else because I want to talk also with something else. Yeah, okay. Nanay Rebecca, regarding this our topic tonight, kumusta po?
Okay po. Thank you po. So, talaga pong mahalaga yung feelings dahil doon po, para po sa akin, kasi dahil po doon, nararamdaman mo, may buhay ka. Nagkakaroon ng buhay yung sarili mo. Kung wala kang pakiramdam, para kang buhay na patay. Kaya napakahalaga po talaga noon. And then, yung talaga pong nakaka-affect sa akin, yung pinanggit po dito na yung physical movement, yung physical activities, doon po, yun po yung na-affect ako talaga. Malaki po nagiging influensya sa akin noon na pagpagod ako, pag hindi ako napagkakatulog, kulang yung tulog ko, naaapektuhan po ako, madaling matrigger yung feeling ko na ang pagkaka-affect niya para pong nagiging moody ako na wala akong dapat ikalungkot. Di ko alam why I'm feeling sad. Pero hindi ako dapat malungkot. Yun po yung doon ako natitrigger. Kaya minsan, iniiwasan ko yung ako ay mapagod. Iniiwasan ko rin po yung ako ay hindi mapagkatulog. Kasi alam ko, yun yung magiging epekto sa akin. Pero I am thinking and very grateful na nakokontrol ko na rin po yun, na pag-aaralan ko na why bother myself? Bakit kailangang maging ganito ako? Na kailangan nothing can bother or must bother me. Hindi pwedeng maging burden ko yun kasi bahagi yun dahil gumagawa ka sa buhay. So, yun ang nagpapasalamat ako doon kasi sa mga pinagkukunan ko, sa mga nababasa ko, sa mga naririnig ko, nakakatulong po yun para makurik ko yung sarili ko. And then, yung aking personality, at least meron akong maidagdag at naramdaman ko na di-develop ako. Kaya yung ganitong ginagawa natin is a factor which helped me a lot para po maipagpatuloy ko yung karagdagan para yung weakness ko na yun na natitira pa, siya pong natitire na talaga pong pag ako'y napapagod at talagang laging puyat. Yun. Doon ngayon ako madaling mag-prayer up, pero through breathing, pagka po yung naramdaman ko, may link may clues na binibigay sa akin. Pag nararamdaman ko yun, and then I take a deep breath, and then I inhale, exhale, unti-unti, nawawala po yun. So yung feelings na yun, nagiging, nakokontrol ko siya. Yun po yung aking ipinagpapasalamat. So, marami pong salamat.
Thank you, Nanay Rebecca. Yeah, that's very important point na sinabi niya. Nabanggit din dito, sinabi dito, it's a perpetuating energies and impulsation. So, yun yung talagang nag-ano sa personal na buhay natin. So, it's an energy. It's a perpetuating energy. Means it's a continuous. It's a perpetuation, perpetua. Yan na. Habang buhay. Something like that na enerhiya na siya yung nagbibigay kulay sa ating buhay. Ganun. So, it's very important that we know our feelings. We know and we understand our feelings. Saan
Yeah.
nanggagaling, saan kaya yun, anong factor kaya nun. And then, you have the power to shift, 'di ba, kung anong feelings ang gusto mong maramdaman. Anyway, Ate Zor.
Ay, ako'y nagpapasalamat lamang sa lahat dahil marami ako laging natututunan sa inyo. Itong feeling na to, I hope na mabago ko for develop. Sa pakikinig ko lang sa inyo, at least kahit papano, may mga tumatalsik na liwanag sa akin na how to handle, how to develop myself. Parang ganoon. Wala man akong ma-share sa inyo na positively na anong nalalaman ko sa mga bagay na ganito kasi ako ang humuhugot sa inyo sa mga sineshare ninyo ng kaalaman sa ito, lalo na itong mga nababasa ko, para bang lalo pang nakakapagpatibay sa akin. Kung wala siguro itong bywords na to na hindi ko masabi sa sarili ko na, siguro normal lang yung nararamdaman ko. Ganito kang ganire. So, thank you sa pag-open mo ng discussion ng psyche. Kasi personally na nagkakaroon talaga ng kahit paano sa mga katulad ko, may nagsisink in. Thank you po. Yun lang.
Salamat din. Si Wei. Hopefully you're better. Wei. Or Richie. May storm dyan sa inyo. Hopefully you're
Yeah.
safe.
Yeah, okay naman. Tapos tawag dito, ayun nga, gusto ko lang i-share din, about dito sa feelings. If you are living, if you're living the life, or if you're living the living, if you are living just for surviving, medyo may itatakal to next time ni Renz about ratio, your logic or reasoning. But in the nutshell, like if you're living just for surviving, ito na yung sinasabi dito, nag-perpetuate yung mga feelings ng tension, unease, weakness, tiredness. So, ang nangyayari sa individual, itong mga feelings na to because of the living for survival, like sabihin natin, overpopulation, ganyan. The more we are crowded in a tight space, the greater there is an irritation. So maraming form of irritation. Irritation of space, noise, peace and quiet, ganyan, ganyan. So it all factors in, and it will contribute to the feelings, and it will influence the psyche. So pag ganun yung sitwasyon natin na we're just barely living for survival, our connection for our humanness or humanity is severely affected. So we resort back to the primal instinct of survival na uh, the mind or the brain gives priority to yourself first to push yourself into survival to maximize your chances of survivability. So you ignore your brothers and sisters. So may labanan sa brain mo, sa feelings mo. How you manage these things, and you will juggle. While in contrast doon sa if you're living the life na we are in a balanced population, we are not crowded in such tight space. The extension for your love for your brother and sister, your neighbor, it's not easily hindered kasi there's no irritation from each and every one of us. So there's more openness and access for our logic and reason, for our feelings to be attached for our fellow human beings. So the extension for the connection for loving our neighbor or extending help is very much easy. So yun lang. So siguro further discussion will be discussed in the next session. Yun lang. Thank you.
Thank you, Richie. Kuya Ronaldo, Ate Cynthia, do you want to say more?
Si Jaycon, wala ba si Jaycon?
Nawala na sila. Nawala na rin sila Kuya Noy.
Okay. One phrase lang. Listen to your dreams. I mean, consider your dreams. Kasi sa karanasan ko very recently, mga few days back, may relevance din, meron ding pag-aaral na nangyayari doon sa nagiging dream ko. It's either confirmation of what is lucky or confirmation of what I have been able to overcome. Nakakatuwa kasi kung ako gising, hindi ko na naiisip yan eh. Pero doon sa panahon na nanaginip, may dating. Kaya ang suggestion ko, if you can, look into it deep enough. Thank you.
Correct. Thank you, Kuya Jun. Actually, mas maraming matutunan sa dreams if you're really aware and conscious. Kasi minsan limited yung physical ng mobility natin, but dreams are important. Lalo na pag it's a lucid dreaming. Anyway, I
Good
think
to
we can
keep
stop there.
a notebook. Yeah, good to keep a notebook
Yeah.
because it only lasts 2 to 3 seconds. So if you could make a recording or note or something to capture that as you wake up.
And especially with REM
Yeah.
sleep, which is very important for you and very important for your psyche as well. And then your what's it called, the pineal gland. Yeah, it's great. Anyway, I think we can stop the recording at this point. Maybe Ate Helen may gusto siyang sabihin late.
Thank you, everyone.